The third largest national park in the lower 48 states, Everglades is an expansive area of wetland in Florida. The park is full of mangroves and sawgrass marshes. It is also famous for its local wildlife that includes alligators, unique bird species, and the Florida panther. With hundreds of things to do in Everglades National Park, it can be difficult to choose only a few on your trip. There are a lot of outdoor adventures and active things to do in the Everglades, like hiking, kayaking, wildlife watching, and so much more. This destination is perfect for nature lovers, families who want to get into the wilderness together, and anyone with a sense of adventure. We are trying to help you create a perfect tour plan with this video. At the end of this video you can find some useful information, such as what to pack, sunset spots, best time to visit, where to stay near the park, etc. And don't forget to check out the description, there are some links that might come in handy. Flamingo Visitor Center. The drive from Ernest Visitor Center to Flamingo is 38 miles. It is well worth your time. There are many great things to see along the road. Flamingo offers a few things that you are unlikely to find elsewhere in the park. Manatee sightings are common here. They like to congregate in the marina, where freshwater and saltwater mix. The sea cows surface for air and to say hello. Have your camera ready. You do not want to miss their greeting. Alligators are typically seen in all sections of the park. Crocodiles are much harder to find. They are often spotted in Flamingo. There is a food truck in Flamingo that offers tasty options. You can enjoy the view of Florida Bay while you have lunch or dinner. Ernest Visitor Center. A popular visitors center within Everglades National Park, the center has lots of practical facilities and is a convenient place to start a hike in the national park or ask for information about activities, walking trails, and anything else you need help with. They have fantastic educational exhibits. You will learn more about the park before you get out and explore on your own. There is a gift shop inside the visitor center where you can pick up water and snacks. If you did not bring insect repellent, you should grab that as well. Mosquitoes love the hot, humid environment of the Everglades. 9-mile Pond Canoe Trail. Despite its name, the trail is actually a 5-mile loop that is accessible to kayakers and canoers. The trail takes some 4 or 5 hours to paddle. You might want to bring a picnic to have on board your boat, you won't be touching land. The sights of the vast marsh around you, with its scattered mangrove islands and unique fauna and flora, are sure to leave an impression. There are even some tight mangrove tunnels you can ride through, a nice challenge for more experienced paddlers. The trail is marked with white PVC pipe markers, so you shouldn't get lost. Bear in mind the trail is too shallow to paddle during the dry season. If you don't have your own kayak or canoe, you can rent one nearby. Pa-hay-okee Trail. For sweeping views of the river of grass, head to the Pa-hay-okee Trail. It's a short 0.2-mile walking trail. This observation platform looks out into the heart of Everglades National Park, providing a unique look at the immensity of this park. Along the pathway there is a wooden lookout area with spectacular views over the grassy land below that extends for miles into the distance. The trail also allows its visitors to look at the many flower species growing below without damaging the delicate flora. The trail is short, accessible, and great for all skill levels. There's really no reason to not visit this little hidden treasure on your trip to Everglades. 10,000 Islands. Some of these incredible island formations of the coast of Florida are high spots on a submerged coastline, whilst others were produced by mangroves growing on oyster bars. The chain of islets has lots of sandy white beaches and extreme adventures to offer. It's a top destination for enthusiastic kayakers and canoers, but it's not for the faint-hearted. You can paddle from the islands to the Gulf of Mexico or take on the week-long 99-mile wilderness waterway. You can camp on the sandy white beaches and sleep under the stars along the way. For those looking to explore the islands but not up for an extreme adventure, there are boat tours available at the Gulf Coast Visitor Center in Everglades National Park. Go cycling in Everglades National Park. The Everglades National Park has 5 different bike trails that visitors can explore. This is a great way to explore this section of the park at your own pace. Where the Tram is a naturalist guided tour, renting a bike is a self-guided tour. It is great exercise, and you can choose where you stop to observe wildlife. The trails range in length from 3 to 15 miles, so you can look for a full day of cycling or a short bike ride. There's an option for everyone. Each trail has a unique landscape, and all of them allow you to immerse yourself in the natural beauty of Everglades National Park. It's also a great way to spot local birds and wildlife. The ideal activity for a warm sunny day. If you don't have your own bike, you can hire a bike for the day or the length of your trip from one of the many bike rentals in the area. There are lots of options, so you're sure to find something that fits your budget. Shark Valley Tram Tour. The park offers a 2-hour guided tram tour of Shark Valley. You will be led by a park ranger or park naturalist. Spoiler alert, there are no sharks. However, there are lots of gators. The road is a 15-mile loop along the river of grass. You can relax comfortably as you go to the best spots for observing wildlife. The Shark Valley is visited by tourists year-round who come to the Shark Valley Visitor Center and Observation Tower that offers views for some 20 miles into the distance. The trail through Shark Valley to the observation tower is great for all skill levels and not too long. The trail leads to the area's famous observation tower where, from 65 feet up in the air, you can look over the mangroves and wet marshland that extends in every direction around the tower. Shark Valley is also known for being riddled with alligators. In fact, it would be hard no to see one. But be careful, they're not always friendly. Airboat Tour. Airboating is one of the most popular things to do in Everglades National Park and one of the things you simply have to do in the Everglades. It's unique, it's a blast, and you won't forget it. These peculiar boats have a large fan at the back that propels the boat forwards through the water. If you're looking to explore Everglades water trails, but you aren't a kayaker or canoer, this is a great way. The whole family is sure to enjoy an airboat tour. The boats pass through mangrove tunnels and get you up close to the park's wildlife. The scenery is second to none. Anhinga Trail. Do you want to see wildlife? It is nearly impossible not to find it on Anhinga Trail. This is an easy 0.8-mile hike through a sawgrass marsh section. There is a treasure trove of wildlife waiting to be discovered. Alligators, snakes, birds, fish and turtles all inhabit the area. You will want to take your time here and soak up the view. The water is crystal clear. As you peer past the lily pads, you will observe turtles and fish peacefully gliding through the water. Alligators bask in the sun along the water's edge. A few may rest right next to the path. It can be startling at first. Seeing gators so close in the wild gets your pulse racing. A convenient place to start the trail is the Royal Palm Visitors Center. The trail leads away directly from the parking lot. They also have picnic grounds and restrooms. Kayak Eco Tour. Everglades National Park is full of unique and scenic kayak trails. There's something for every experience level, budget, and time frame. Whether you're a regular kayaker or it's your first time on the water, you'll find the perfect tour in Everglades. The tours take you along the extensive waterways that run through the national park, leading you through mangrove tunnels and into the open wetlands in Everglades' marshy terrain. You can enjoy birdwatching along the way and keep an eye out for the park's famous locals, the alligators. Most notably, Everglades National Park is the only place on Earth where alligators and crocodiles can coexist. This is all due to the brackish water, a mixture of fresh and salt water, providing the perfect habitat. What to pack for Everglades National Park? While this isn't a complete packing list for vacation, here are a few items that you'll want in your day pack for a visit to the Everglades, such as sunscreen, sunglasses, wide-brimmed hat, insect repellent, water, high-energy snacks, camera, binoculars for birding. If you need to buy any of these, you can buy from the links given below in description. That can be a bit of a help for us. Sunset spots in Everglades National Park. Flamingo is a great spot to watch the sunset over Florida Bay. Other great sunset spots in the Everglades are Sisal Pond, the Pa-hay-okee Trail, and the main road headed to Flamingo offers tons of great spots to stop as well. Best time to visit the Everglades. The park has two seasons, wet, which is May through November. Dry, which is December through April. The dry season has bigger crowds but milder temperatures, fewer mosquitoes, and more wildlife. Where to stay near Everglades National Park. Homestead and Florida City are great places to stay for easy access to all but one item on our list of top things to do in Everglades National Park. There are plenty of hotels and restaurants in these areas. Drive times from Florida City to Ernest Visitor Center is 20 minutes and Shark Valley Visitor Center is 1 hour away. If kayaking through the mangroves is your focus, then you will likely want to stay somewhere on Florida's west coast. There are a few hotels in the Everglades City area with a short drive to the Gulf Coast Visitor Center. We are in the end of the video. We need your support, so please subscribe the channel and comment your opinion. Thanks for watching so far.